So hey guys, we're gonna talk about unusual things today, and about things you seen in Pop Suit, the scary things I seen, and all that. So y'all ever seen? You ever seen like a Okay, chat. Oh, really? Today we're gonna talk about things you've seen and possibly I've seen, scary things like that, and yeah, let's get to it. So, basically, it started off when I was 6, so when I started seeing things. And the first thing I seen was the fiery man, right? Now, the fiery man's a whole different thing. When he's angry, he has red crust shaking down his face and everything. He has brown eyes and like a little visor where you can see out of, but he has a devil tail and horns. Now, that's kind of weird when you look at him. Especially if he's chasing you in the morning trying to get to you. And you're dodging under the crib for freaking hiding. Sorry for my language. But you're dodging under the crib hiding, trying to protect yourself. And all that. Go. I'm not playing with you. Go. I don't care. It's a snail. I don't care. Please go. Anyway. Sorry for the inconvenience, but there's this one time, oh boy, when I was at a church, and there was this lady in the dress, and it was a stormy night. I'm looking at the balcony, and I try to follow her. She floats off the second balcony. I'm like, what in the world? And I didn't know what to do, so I ran all the way downstairs, and I'm like, oh, heck no. I'm not dealing with this. So I run all the way down the stairs, and I'm like, what did I just see? But then the door is locked, so I gotta run all the way to the front of the church, jump over the fence, and get inside. I ain't trying to deal with any of that. So yeah. And then there's this one time where I was, there's this third time. I was at my grandma's house, and I don't know if any of y'all know La Grana, but La Grana, I was out till like 3 or 4 in the morning. They had La Grana freaking standing across the street, and she stared at me. And I stared at her listening to my spirit box. The radio on it. There also you can make it like a radio, but now I modified it to where it won't be no extra frequencies coming in, but there will be still some at some times because you can't get rid of it fully. If one of y'all do know how to do that and y'all could tell me, that would be great actually. So I can do nothing but catch voices and be able to tell them apart. And if y'all could explain me how to tell them apart, that would be great also. But let's get back to the story. Okay, so there was this one time where I was in my house, and let's stop stuttering. I live on a Confederate land, right? Not in, it's between Greenville Springs and Old Flannery. If you look up the history on there, they used to have a Confederate base down at the, I don't care, go away. Yeah. There was the church used to be a Pentagon for the Confederates and stuff. I read up on that and everything like that. And all that. So then, come to find out, I was blessed at the Pentagon. Well, what used to be a Pentagon, but it was still weird. And then when I was 6, they had this pentagram under the house. I read that, and that's what led me to be able to see all these things. And when I had past lives, but I ain't gonna talk about that. I'll talk that in the next live video we do. But right now we're talking about things that I've seen and possibly what you've seen. So yeah, oh no, so yo, thank you for being so patient and everything. I really appreciate that. It helped me out a lot. Thanks for being patient and everything. It severely means a lot to me, so thank you on that. But also, let's get back to what I was talking about. So there was this one time when there was actually a few times I met the devil. I met the devil. Shit, ain't no one want to meet the devil. The fuckers. Sorry for my language. I'm gonna have to bleep that out. Well, crap, I can't bleep it out. Please don't copy strike me. I didn't mean to, so yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that part out. But also, there was a few times where I met the devil. The devil can describe as an old woman in black with a scarf and everything. She's very rude, or he. And when I met the woman, she was trying to get me to go play in traffic in my dream. But I wasn't in a dream, I was actually in the out-of-body experience. And what happened was, when I said no, her face started contorting, like changing, and it started changing into different forms. And I'm like, oh, now I see who you truly are. You're not no nice lady. You're the devil trying to get me to go play in front of cars. So I said no, and I don't know what happened after that. But then there's this one trailer where in Lafayette, but there's this one trailer, and what I did was take a picture of it. I don't know if y'all seen that on my shorts, but if y'all go on my shorts, y'all can see the picture. There's literally a face in the door, and I'm gonna tell y'all the truth now. Ain't no one can edit what you've seen in that door. Not even me. I'm not even that experienced at editing. But there's a few things they caught, and it looked like a dog at one time, and then a person. Which when I looked at it, I didn't like what it seemed because it looked like something else I seen. So yeah. But there's a lot of things you gotta think about too when it comes to the supernatural when you're able to see it. The thing is, what you think about is you can future dream, you can do all this other things. But here's what you wonder, how do you do it on command? That's what I've been trying to figure out for who knows how long now. But I have no help on it.
I need to grab my shoes.
Shut up, I'll grab them. Where are they? They're not in here, bro.
There's one right at your feet. The other one must be in here. I need my other shoes.
Shut up and stop yelling.
I'm not yelling.
That's why I don't like children, bro. Your other shoe ain't in here.
It's not in here. Hold on, let me check in the super duper bag.
It's not in there. I just checked in the back. What are y'all doing in here, bro?
Yeah, you're right. It's not there.
Are y'all trying to do this just to aggravate me because I'm doing a live video right now?
I'm sorry, I didn't know. Why you didn't tell me earlier?
You see me talking. Who else would I be talking to?
Your friends on the phone.
No, I don't talk to my friends on the phone that much.
Okay, right.
I got a question on you. Who else likes kids? Well, not a question on y'all, but who else likes kids majority of the time? When they're matured and stuff. I know I do, but when they're not matured, they're annoying. And when they're not taught well, they're annoying. But other than that, kids are fine. They're fun to be around. Alright, so let's get back to what I was talking about. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to do it on command for a while. And it's challenging because you got all these gifts and you got to balance them. But you don't know how to do it. And when it comes to seeing the supernatural, you can see some weird things and all like that. So it's weird. So, yeah. But also, I can also future dream that I need to learn how to get that under control. And I can also read people just by shaking a hand or looking into their eyes, looking at the back of their head. It's kind of weird though. But I think it's pretty awesome what I can do. I can also spirit walk, do an out of body experience, but not on command. I can go into different realms, but not on command. So I need help with all that by getting it under command and shit and stuff like that. Sorry for the cursing, but it's true. That's the majority of things I need help on getting under control. But so what do y'all have that y'all can do or something like that? What can y'all do and all that? It's time for y'all's question. What can y'all do and everything?
You acting like smarty pants right now.
Come here.
You're not bringing me home, you know.
I know. Get away from you, damn it. Hey, y'all, meet Moon. Meet Moon. I'm playing. I will hit you with the door if you don't get back. Ah, shit. Come on. You want to get out? You want to get out? Go. Sorry, y'all. Still got the cough, but other than that, I'm doing pretty fine now. Yeah. But have y'all been? Anyway, let's talk about 5 things. Well, we do that next time. Anyway, thank y'all for listening. You know what? Let's just talk. So, as y'all know, I can see the supernatural and everything, right? Can't do it on command, though. But I can glimpse at it and everything like that. And I can also read people. When I look into my eyes, I see pure gold and fire eyes. Yeah. So I just looked at my eyes and they have pure gold and fiery flames, also known as Jesus' inside / Elias inside, and what he can see. Which is pretty amazing because it helps you out with people and all that. I shouldn't even be talking about like church and stuff though, but it's just a gift. A gift that you should use responsibly and all that. But also, let's get back to the story. So there's this supposedly facility I went to because I wasn't doing so good at that time, but now I'm doing a lot better. And when they had this person that slapped me, I said, if anything's here, protect me. I send you after that person that had slapped me. And if I kid you not, in the middle of the night, I heard bloody Curl screaming. And it was like, it wasn't no just little scream. It was like bawling out screaming down the hall and running back and forth. I don't know what I sent on that person, but it you know that like the hospital door frames in facility, if you ever been to one, or the Tall Booth Center. Well, it was like that, but when it was in the doorway, it was crouched. You know, like how the old hospital door frames, how tall they are? Yeah, that's what it was like. So imagine that, but crouched. Like your knees are bent halfway down, and you're crouched. And that once you stand up, that's your full height. Imagine that, but it coming after you because you've done something to someone it likes or someone it's close to or something like that. Imagine that. And once you do that to that one person, it comes after you. Now, personally, me would be scared. I wouldn't want that on anyone, but I was that's just how things worked at that time. Because I was speaking the truth and it knew I was. And if I were y'all, I wouldn't like wish bad juju on people though. Because it's like not good to say bad things to people. That's just me. But if y'all like have a guardian or something and y'all ask it to protect y'all, that guardian's gonna do what its job on what it was sent to do. Just like I got a golden crusader, and its job is to protect me. It has a golden cross emblem on its head, a golden helmet, golden armor, flaming sword, and white wings. That's its job to protect me. I don't know who it is though. But if you are here, Golden Crusader, that's what I call you. Could you please speak through my phone so hopefully we can catch a name or something? Anyway, so yeah, I don't know if y'all heard anything, but let me know if y'all heard anything. Probably not, so I don't know. You might not hear anything, might will hear something, but yeah. 5 things about me that I like doing is the supernatural, playing games, my abilities, goofing off, and joking around. That is 5 things I actually like. So thank y'all for, and also my name is Mia Live Nice 1363. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.